diversity in government is one of the most important things for a great American city. We may have a woman president, we haven't. We haven't had a woman mayor of Los Angeles. We haven't had a woman governor of California. Yeah. It took to 40 years ago for the first woman to be elected to the state senate, or it took this long for Hilda to be the first Latina. But better late than never, I guess. We've all heard about, right, no taxation without representation, but I never heard it connected to the issue of diversity before. That, if you don't have diversity in your government, you're not really having taxation with appropriate representation. It's really, really insightful, actually. People, including women voters, very often will look at a woman candidate and think, well, if she has children, and maybe have a wonder, can they really be an effective leader if we vote for them? It looks like Hillary Clinton is likely to be the nominee of the Democratic Party. It also is pretty clear that the message Bernie Sanders is putting forth is touching a chord of anger and frustration that many Democrats and Americans feel about the fact that as we've had economic growth, that economic growth seems to be going to the very small percentage of very wealthy people, while working people in LA and in America are having a harder time paying their bills, having houses, sending their kids to college than they did even before the crash. This is a real issue in America. And there's anger on both parties on this, obviously, right? It's harder for working families now, not easier. People see the American dream slipping away. Forget USC, public colleges are going up in costs and getting out of reach of working families. People that are baby boomers and were hoping to retire, the money they lost, and those that were lucky enough to have retirement funds took a giant hit. We've got a big lawsuit pending, the Vagaric suit on the teacher tenure. There's going to be a general teacher shortage, right? Crisis, maybe it's an opportunity. Overall, we have a lot of room for improvement.